All right, we're back. Jesus Christ. Sonida, what's going on? I don't know. So I just get an error message from the PlayStation 5. It just says something went wrong with the Battlefield 6 application, sending an error report, and I was in the middle of searching for a game. But welcome in, Sonata. How are we doing? How was your stream? Did you guys find any reds? Hold on, I gotta get everything else back online. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was something with the PlayStation or if it was something with the game. Good, it was good. No res, no res, huh? Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna switch between this and ABI this week. I'm not feeling that hot. I'm getting over this sickness. That's why I haven't really streamed for last week. So I'm just getting this set back up here. Hold on. No reds, huh? See, I found all my reds on the farm in just normal mode. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm only gonna be live for like another hour. Yeah, I have to go over here and grab this other thing and set it back up. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't know. This is the first time it's done it on Battlefield 6, but this is the first time I really played hard on Battlefield 6. Um, it was doing it with Call of Duty a lot. And the only difference between my PlayStation 5 and a normal PlayStation 5 is I have a 4 terabyte SSD in mine. Which, if I would have known that my PC has 2 other SSD slots in it, I would have sold my other SSD I had. But you live and you learn, right? And then again, I don't think I found any. You haven't found any reds at all? Damn. I found like a robot arm. I found pathogen clock. All kinds of stuff. Hold on here, guys. I gotta go into the room and set this other device up real quick. But I'll be right back. And also, this whole week while I've been sick, we've been fighting with the landlords again, the apartment managers. I don't know what their issue is, but drove by the office the other day, and they have a sign up that says cash only. And we've already had problems with missing payments, cash payments before. So, yeah. There's all kinds of fishy things going on around here. Like, so they control our heaters. We live in a winter state. So, somebody went and asked them, because it's been getting, like, really cold, like, ice forming on windows and stuff, and we're like, somebody went and asked them when they plan on turning on the boiler for the heater is, and they informed just that single person that there's been a problem with the boiler for the heaters for the last year that nobody told anybody about. That's why last year our heater in the other apartment was intermittent. So, yeah, we gotta look into. And like we found a another really nice two bed. Actually, this one wasn't even an apartment. It was a 2-bedroom house. It was really nice. And we go to apply for it, and like it was weird how the application kind of came in. And the company that does the application is through apartments.com or something like that. And then it started requesting like our photo ID for the application and all that, which is normal, you know. But we're sending it to like a third party, and then like not even like 2 or 3 hours after the landlord sent the application, we get a notification from that third party that it's a fraudulent listing. So I'm glad we didn't send any more information. And that's hitting our town really big right now. That's too much to pay rent. Well, here they want cash only, and that's crazy. And the other, like, our town right now, because college kids and shit, like, there was a guy who literally posted that he posts, like, he'll go on the internet and get other people's listings, the photos from them, and he'll post that he's renting out an apartment when he's really not renting out anything, and just sit back and collect what they call the application fee or whatnot. And he posted it in the same town that we live in about how he's doing that. I don't know if they're still doing it, but it's nuts. He's like, I clear almost 5 to 6 grand a week off of application fees off of an apartment I'm not even renting. Oh yeah, I got to do that custom search thing again. And then on top of that, because we live in a college town, there's one apartment complex that we looked at this last week, and we're like, we saw on your thing that it says $600 a month for rent, and they're like, yeah, that's per person. I was like, well, what do you mean per person? And they're like, how many people are going to be living? We're like, it's the 2 adults and the 1 child. And they're like, well, that would be a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's $600 per adult and $300 for the child. I was like, so $1,500 rent. Yep, because they can just rent it to 2 college kids at $600 a bedroom. And then we have the issue of where we have 4 or 5 apartment complexes that you have to be a college student to be able to rent from, and they only rent by the bedroom. So some of these places are like, they're a 4-bedroom apartment, and they're cleared $2,000 because they can charge whatever the college students are get. What was I doing here? Because I gotta get so many as a. Let's try this one out. I gotta get so many points here, folks. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if you heard about this one, Sonata, but we had to go against these guys again, landlords, because we're looking at our card that we pay the rent on, and we see our rent for this month already came out because we went and paid it, and then we see an additional $660 charge. So we go ask them about it, and they say they don't know anything about it, but it's in their name off of their system. And we're like, what's going on? So we had to call the card company and tell them it's a fraudulent charge, that they double charge us. They're not, you know. And I think that's another reason they went cash only. Yeah, as soon as the one apartment manager who had been here for like 5 years left, this place has gone. And that's the other thing. The guy who's managing it now is on Social Security. I've reported him 3 or 4 times because he's not supposed to be working whatsoever. He's on Social Security, and his partner is on disability. The way they pay him is as an independent contractor, so they don't have to report anything until tax comes in. We didn't find all this out until this last year. So, yeah. And like a lot of these places around here, I'm also doing some other things here, folks. Looking at some things while I'm talking with Sinida. Also, a couple of places that we went and looked at in this past week. Like I was, one of the places, she dragged me out of bed. I'm sweating from being sick, you know. I was like, because we tell the people, like, we can come up with $800, but we can't come up with the second, like, $800 or $900 they want for a deposit right off rip. We would have to not pay rent where we're at to be able to do that. Which is probably what it's going to come down to, is we're going to not pay rent here for like 2 months, and then, which sucks because these guys are going to be, I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if this week we have a notice on our door saying we're behind on rent, when we've never been behind on rent here. Yeah, and then like their maintenance guy switches out every week. We don't know who's really maintenance. It's just a mess. If we can sell our other car, our van, we can do something, but that's been up for sale for a couple weeks now and nothing. Everybody, Sour, what's going on? Turn up, like, smash, bro, enjoy the battlefield. I'm trying. But, we'll figure it out one way or another. It's not like we have a choice. We, domination is what we're playing. Oh, yeah, until we get our... Oh, we're hurting right now. I ain't gonna lie. Because we're fighting for that $660 back that they just stole from us. So we have to wait for that whole process to go through. Alright. We're gonna score as recon. Oh, it's a fraudulent charge. They weren't allowed to charge that card. Like, it was for that one transaction. They're just gonna keep spawning me right here. There we go. I don't know why I went with a sniper in this mode. Oh, I didn't get to choose my loadout. Oh, well. I hope we get it back too, but I mean, we need it back. That hurt us from paying the bills. Can't go that way. Alright, cool. I just wanted to die so I can get a different. There we go. Oh. There we go. Better set him. Need to get rid of that stupid laser, dude. Ooh. He annihilated me there. Jesus. I'm gonna go see. Go see this way. This gun sucks, dude. Five likes on the stream, let's go. Right around that corner, bro. I only got like a half an hour left. I might do that tomorrow during a normal stream. Probably play ABI during the day. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta change objectives and see what my objectives are. I'm completing. Team deathmatch and squad. Okay. I'm trying to get all these done. Get squad revives, 3 of them. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. I'm gonna call it there. I'll pick this up tomorrow. I'll probably play ABI during the day. Arena Breakout. And then we'll play this at night. Alright, guys. Hey, again, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for dropping a like. I'm sorry, the stream had to restart. I'm just wiped out. I'm sitting here sweating. It's gross. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Be safe out there. It's a crazy world.